I hate ghost stories. Not because I'm scared, but because they're ridiculous. But in this company, there's a group of coworkers who always tell ghost stories during lunch breaks. They tell them every day. And the scariest part is that every story they tell comes true. Someone fell from the building. Shock. That afternoon, I sat with Jake, Lisa, and Tom at the lunch table. Jake took a sip of his coffee and spoke slowly. Do you remember Henry? That guy from accounting? Lisa and Tom nodded. I had never heard of Henry before. He's dead, Jake continued. People saw him fall from the 14th floor late at night. I frowned. Suicide? Tom shook his head and smirked. Nobody knows. The security camera recorded him entering the elevator at 11:15 p.m. But after that, he appeared on the 14th floor balcony. And then he raised his hand, making a falling gesture. I felt a chill run down my spine. Wait, you're saying he took the elevator, but instead of going to the parking lot, he ended up on the 14th floor? No one answered. The room was silent. The next morning, I heard whispers around the office. David, from the IT department, had died last night. He fell from the 14th floor. The security footage showed him entering the elevator at 11:15 p.m. The face in the mirror. The next day, I heard another story. Lisa told us about a man who used to work the night shift. He finished work at 1 a.m. Before leaving, he went to the restroom to wash his face and wake himself up. She paused, then lowered her voice. As he bent down to splash water on his face, he heard someone laughing. And when he looked up, his reflection was still looking down. The room fell silent. I felt goosebumps rise on my skin. He ran out of the restroom, but the next morning he never came to work again. Lisa shrugged. They found him at home, dead, bent over the sink. I forced a laugh, but for some reason my hands were sweating. That night, Emily from HR was found dead in the office restroom. The security guard discovered her collapsed in front of the sink, her neck twisted at an unnatural angle, her eyes wide open, her lips curled into a smile. The hand reaching out from the door. I started to worry, but the stories continued. Monday, Jake told a story about a man working late at night. As he walked past the conference room, he saw a hand sticking out from the door, waving at him to come in. Tuesday, the receptionist screamed in the hallway. She said that as she passed the conference room, she saw a hand sticking out from the door. But when she opened the door to check, no one was inside. I felt like something had latched onto this company, an unseen force. Every day they told a new story, and every day someone died in the exact same way. It wasn't a coincidence. It couldn't be. But there was something even more terrifying. They never ran out of stories. They never repeated one. Not even once. That afternoon, I sat with them again. I asked, have you guys ever wondered why the stories you tell always come true? They looked at me. No one answered. Tom smirked and shrugged. Why don't you try telling one yourself? Who knows? It might come true too. I couldn't bring myself to do it. That night, I worked late. As I was about to leave, my phone buzzed. An unknown number. The message contained only one sentence. Tomorrow, we will tell a story about you.